This ministry content is brought to you by the partners of Terri, Savelle Ministries.
See, God knew that the way you do anything is the way you do everything. He's the one who said if you're faithful in the little things, you'll be ruler over many things. Hey, I'm Terri Savelle, your cheerleader of dreams. You know, I heard a success coach say one time that your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. Brian Tracy said the car you drive and the condition that you keep it in will correspond with your state of mind at any given time. In fact, psychologists believe that our cars, our closets, and our homes mirror our emotional state. How does that make you feel? Well, I want to talk to you about how to reclaim your space and ultimately your life. How? With a 7-step plan to declutter, purge, and get organized. Now, I speak from experience, so let's go back to that phrase. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. In other words, if your items are always lost, perhaps you feel lost in life. If your house feels out of control, perhaps your life feels out of control. Or if you're always overwhelmed with how much to clean, perhaps you're overwhelmed with how much to do. So your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. See, when your space is junky, it makes you feel less productive and less energetic. It literally drains you of motivation. And here's the biggest drawback. When your space is cluttered or disorganized, you tend to feel guilty for working on your dreams and goals. Why? Because you know you should be getting things cleaned up, so you just keep procrastinating on your future. See how it all affects us? So I want you to know this is a very practical video today, but I'm telling you from experience, it's also very spiritual. Do you know the first directive I ever got on my road to changing my life, the road to living my dreams, was this: clean up, like literally. Get a broom and start cleaning. Getting my space decluttered and organized, it was a prerequisite to going after my dreams. See, God knew that the way you do anything is the way you do everything. He's the one who said if you're faithful in the little things, you'll be ruler over many things. So if I couldn't even get my house in order, how could I one day get an organization in order? If I couldn't find time to clean my laundry room, how would I ever find time to write a book? Because the way you do anything is the way you do everything. So what could God be getting you ready for? Where could He want to take your life? But it demands getting things in order at home. Well, I found out that excellence is one of the character traits of God. In fact, Genesis 1:31 says, "And God saw all that He had made, and it was very good." Now notice it doesn't say, "And God saw all that He had made, and it was a mess." Or God saw all that He made, and it was overwhelming, or it was cluttered. No, it was very good. Well, see, we should look at our space, our homes, our pantries, our closets, our cars, our purses, and have the same remark. It's very good. You know, Joyce Meyer talks about how God couldn't release her on the world until she got victory over a sink full of dirty dishes. So see, she had to learn to tidy up before she could televise her broadcast across the globe. So here's what I want you to know. Clutter tends to make us feel like life is out of control. The mess causes stress. HAZEL Thornton said, she's a professional organizer, "There's no one who comes to me who isn't stressed out, frustrated, and feeling inadequate." She said they feel incompetent in their job and they feel guilty. She said it's all about emotions, definitely more about emotions than it is the stuff. So there is a direct link between organization and success. So the organization of your surroundings reflects the organization of your life. Now, to put it mildly, clutter blocks success. Where there's clutter in your home, there will be a degree of clutter in you. Now, to help you feel better, let me tell you this, and I put it in my book. This is from the National Association of Professional Organizers. They found that nearly 65% of Americans feel that their home is somewhat disorganized. So, are you ready to make a clean start on decluttering, getting organized, and preparing for your next level in life? I want you to follow this checklist as a guideline. Oh, and real quick, I want to give you this special gift this week. No strings attached. As your free download, I want you to have my entire ebook, Declutter Your Way to Success. This has the 7-step checklist already in there for you to just read right through it and apply. So just click the link in the description down below and get the entire ebook absolutely free. That's just my gift to you. Is that good? And I want to ask you to do something for me. Would you take a second and subscribe to this channel? If you see that subscribe button and it's red, then you haven't subscribed yet. It should turn black, isn't that right? I think so. So when you push the button, I wish it was pink, but I'm believing for 300,000 subscribers, and you can help me reach that goal. And by doing that, I want to say thank you so much for helping us impact more people by subscribing to the channel. Okay, my 7 tips are this. Number 1, I don't know what this is. Is that a candle or a pencil? I don't know. I was looking for a pencil, but the first key, number 1, is write the vision. We'll just pretend this candle is a pencil. Write the vision. See, before you get started, you got to make a plan. Take a walk through your home and write the vision for every room. Focus on one room only and begin making a list of every single thing that needs to be done in that room alone. It can be as menial as writing at the top, the master bedroom. And you write, put the shoes in the closet, hang the coats, trash the newspapers, remove the pile of books, clean off the nightstand, vacuum the floor, open the curtains. Now you might think you're finished, but let's keep going. After you write down what can be seen just like at a glance, let's go deeper. It could be wash the sheets, organize each drawer in the dresser, declutter the nightstand, empty the trash. Now believe me, making this list and checking it off is going to give you such a boost of confidence. After you've made the list and you still haven't picked up a single item, let's move to the next room and write down every single thing that needs to be done. So do this room by room checklist first. Trust me on this, you're going to be glad you did. Number 2 is you start with the room you spend the most time in. Why? Because you need this constant reminder of completion and accomplishment, so attack it first. Choose a room that doesn't have a lot of sentimental items so you can just make progress quickly. Because the more you clear out some space, the more motivated you'll become. Okay, number 3 is you start with what you can see. Now this is so important. Before you dive into the refrigerator, legs hanging out, or the pantry or the spice rack, always begin with the clutter that you can literally see with your eyes when you walk in that room. Now, if you choose your kitchen, you would start by loading the dishwasher with all the dishes piled up in the sink, or put the food that was left on the counter, put it back in the pantry or the refrigerator. Wipe off the countertops or the refrigerator, whatever it is. Take the pile of bills in the home office or the kitchen desk. Take the shoes to the closet and the newspapers to the trash. Clear off everything that can be seen first and foremost, because you need to see your progress immediately. This is going to keep you motivated to keep going. Okay, number 4, I have a little sign here, is you got to put everything into 4 categories: trash, give, keep, or sell. Now, I like to recommend getting 4 boxes or large trash bags designated to one of these categories. And this is going to help you with the decision making of going through item by item. It could be random things like tourist mugs, or the blender from your wedding 13 years ago, or the broken cheese grater, the rusted cookie sheets, Easter bunny jello molds, It could be unused Christmas gifts, that 5th foot massager, or another flashlight, or the pet egg. I think we've all gotten the pet egg, right? Now in the book, I'll show you how to decide which items should be marked for trash, which ones to keep, to sell, or to give, or to be a blessing. It's so rewarding to give to someone else. And God always rewards a generous heart. Oh, and there's a whole chapter on how to turn your clutter into cash, because you might as well make some money and reach a big financial goal, right? I'm going to show you how. But once you make the decision which category an item falls into, finish the task. In other words, load up the box with the stuff to give and put it in the back of your car to donate as soon as possible. Don't leave it in a corner of the bedroom for another 2 weeks. Now, if it's marked trash, go ahead and take it to the curb. You've already done so much work to get organized, so now you just need to complete the process by following up immediately. Okay, number 5 is assign a home for everything. So we have to answer the question, does it stay or does it go? If it stays, where does it go? Now, this is one of the biggest challenges in getting organized. The reason things pile up is simply because we don't have a spot for it. And when someone says something like, where does this go? And your response is, your guess is as good as mine, then it's time to assign a home. So everything must have a place. Okay, number 6. Now this is the fun part, and I get so many testimonies from people saying this is what helped them go for it. Okay, number 6 is you simply set your timer for 20 minutes and go full speed ahead. You are going to be shocked and amazed at what you can accomplish in only 20 minutes. It's going to surprise you. Now, if you can allot more time, 2 or 3 hours at the most, then set a goal to see how much you can accomplish by focusing solely on one room today. But trust me, 20 minutes is a wonderful goal to start with and stick with it. And hey, 20 minutes over the course of a month is 10 hours of getting your home in shape. Isn't that amazing? Okay, and number 7, I just realized why I have this little candle. Number 7 is to add the final touch of excellence. This is not what I had in mind, but when you clear out the clutter and you get a room in order, don't just stop there. Make it excellent. Once things are no longer taking up space, it's time to vacuum, mop, dust, fuzz, spray, make it shine. Well, I like to finish it off by lighting a candle, not like this. I asked Donna to give me a candle, and this is the candle. But I like to light a little candle and just, maybe even a plug-in air freshener, but just to give it that look and that smell of completion and a little sparkle, right? So that's pretty cute. But once you declutter and organize your home, you'll not only reclaim your space, but you're going to reclaim your life. So your mind is going to be clear and focused to go after your big dreams. You're just going to feel 100% better. So I hope this helps. I want you to be sure and get your gift from me, your free ebook. You get the entire book this week by clicking the link below. Declutter your way to success. And remember, I am cheering you on to live your dreams. I want to ask you to help me with something very important. You may not know my story, but after I was violated as a young girl and dealt with horrible insecurities and deep shame, I made it my mission to help young women. So each year we provide funds for local safe houses and give shelter and resources to young women. All of this is possible because of our amazing monthly partners. Would you become a monthly partner with our ministry and help me fight against the demonic attack on young girls? Visit terri.com/partner or call the number on the screen today.